Hello and welcome into another video, and first up I would like to say I really wish I could pull my actual save data over from playing this fucking game, because I've just rolled credits and really need to talk about it, but it is also, it's been a week. Like, I've been trying to do something nice for myself and get new monitors, and that's turned into, like... It's just been thing after thing after thing, and I'm completely fucking exhausted, and I've still got so much more work to do, and before I can go to bed, I'm waiting on things to be delivered, because the things that were ordered do not work. So, yeah, it's just been fun, it really has. But, on the plus side, I at least had Phantom Hourglass to be able to play, and the last video left off with the Ghost Chip, and I was very worried because that was pretty much where, with Wind Waker, the midway point in the game suddenly became when the game got really shit for me. So I was really worried that Phantom Hourglass was going to turn out to be the same. This has just shot up so far on my list of Zeldas, on my list of games that I really wish would be remade. The game's not perfect. Phantom Hourglass most definitely not perfect. There's definitely issues. Some might have just been because of the mod that I was using, but other things might have been the fact that I never got a complete set of ship stuff, so doing certain ship things were really fucking difficult because it was complete RNG, and I got part after part after part after part that was just the exact same. There's loads of little things like that. The amount of grind that some of the side content has, I didn't end up doing most of the side content because of that, and it's annoying because in another time and place in life, I actually would have. I still enjoyed the game enough to be able to do that. It's just unfortunate that there's so many other games out, and it's one of those that, like, I don't ever see me wanting to collect an entire fucking set of all of the ship stuff and just grinding out all of that, and I didn't even get all of the hearts. I ended up missing, I think, 3 heart containers. Just, it's one of those. I really fucking enjoyed it, and can't believe how good the second half of the game is compared to the first half, because the first half was already really fucking good. So, the fact that it seems, obviously, there's a lot less linearity with a lot of games, so I'm not going to say the first temple. I'm going to say the first temple I did was the one with the Gorons. I loved being able to control the Goron and just do, like, the Majora's Mask callback, and just, I loved it. The Ice Temple, really fun. The, like, undead fucking pyramid temple as well. Like, how you unlock things, how you find things, just, seriously, cannot believe how fucking good Phantom Hourglass was. It was not at all on my radar of being this good, anywhere near this good. It's one of those that, because, okay, why is the 7 thing not working? Like, there, thank you. I know fired well at 7. I've done this multiple times, even on the last time I did the video. Sorry, train of thought moment, just totally gone. It's one of those that I didn't expect a lot going into it, because I'd not heard a lot of great things about it. I'd heard a lot of people saying, and part of it, granted, was the controls, the thing that was the biggest issue going into it, and yeah, seriously, having a patch that allowed me to use the D-pad for so many moments that would have been just, like, piss-boilingly infuriating, and piss-taking with some of the stuff that it wants you to do and expects you to do with a touchscreen, when the game doesn't really work that much. Like, the final boss fight, so Bellum was a decent enough fight, ran like absolute shit. Then the pirate ship part was the part where I kind of started to get fucked over, because I didn't have a great ship build, so I didn't have a lot of health. Managed to get it done, but I actually died in the middle of doing it, so lost, like, start the fight with my heart at 3, so I had to go and heal up first. I did have potions, but I didn't have any of the yellow. This is one thing that I did find annoying about the game. It, for whatever reason, and speaking of annoying, now, okay, why are you not letting me attack? Okay, this is weird. Anyway, speaking of the, some of the annoyances, the shop system, things like that, it never seemed to have the portion that I wanted when I wanted it. Just little tiny things, though, that overall was a bit of an annoyance, but not much of a thing. And the actual final fight, so where you're fighting the Phantom Armor, which is basically Linebeck, that was a little finicky and janky. And again, that might have been partially to do with the mod. I ended up having to only use the touchscreen controls, but it's one of those. What they did to actually make the fight difficult, I feel, is kind of fair, but at the same time, it's also bullshit. You attack, the enemy dodges out the way, and then you have to quickly attack to the other side. In an ideal world, it should have always worked, and I'm not saying it should have been an instant auto win, but the amount of times that the camera was fucking me over with that, but I still managed to get the fight done, beat the game. Some of the cutscenes in the game are fucking hilarious. Like, the actual final cutscenes in the game are kind of hilarious. Like, I enjoyed the story, I enjoyed the characters, I enjoyed finally getting a Toon Link and Tetra game where I actually like the game instead of hating almost everything about it. The little annoyances I have with this really are just little annoyances. And again, part of that is the fact that I was able to play it with D-pad controls to be able to move. A lot of the extra stuff, like the scavenger arm, that didn't have any D-pad controls with the mod, and I really wish that it did, because having it at the very bottom of your screen, the amount of times that it just, the fucking stylus would not register for me. The edge of a screen on a DS has always been a dead screen issue thing, like no matter what DS you're using. Just little things like that. Really wish that we could have had a better control scheme for that, and it's why I want this to be remade. I don't know how you ever will remake it. Like, it is so DS coded, it is so locked to the DS, like so many things that just, I don't know how it would work. But at the same time, if you do an actual full faithful remake, that's when it becomes a problem. If you just do a full remake from the ground up, you could take the story, you could take the environment, you could take the dungeons, you could do so much to it, and yeah, it would lose some of the stuff, but at the same time, it would still be a video game, you know? Like, at the end of the day, as much as I really liked a lot of the DS actual puzzles and things like that, none of it is stuff that... How to 3 is it? It's nothing that it will be a case of, oh yeah, this is something I really, really like. Instead, it's just, oh yeah, I'm just playing a DS game right now. And I feel that way with a lot of games. It's like when you're playing an old SNES game or when you're playing an old Wii game or anything like that, you get these, like, control moments where they're built into what the system was doing. It never makes me sit there going, this is a great way to do this. It's just, oh yeah, I'm playing this kind of game on this kind of system. You could do that with this. You could do that with Phantom Hourglass. And I really would love to see it actually see the light of day again, because some of the puzzles, some of the environments, as I say, some of the story, the side quests, everything about it, I cannot believe how much I fucking enjoyed Phantom Hourglass. This is like, seriously, it's shot up so high on, it's definitely above Ages for me. In terms of like actual games, like this is easily my top 10. It might be like 8-ish, but it's also on my list of remakes at this moment in time. It's shot up further than a lot of things, because I would love Seasons and Ages to be remade. I would love Link to the Past to finally get an actual remake, because obviously Link Between Worlds wasn't a remake. It's annoying that I remembered the code for this the last time I did the video, and now I'm already flustering, but it's fine because the video's kind of coming to an end anyway. I would like an actual remake of Link Between Worlds, funnily enough, because it's a good game, but now it's also one of those that's trapped on the 3DS, but this is definitely up there. Like, this is priority 1, even though I've just rolled credits on it. Really, really stunned at how much I enjoyed Phantom Hourglass, and as soon as I finish this video, on top of having so many millions of things to do, to actually be able to manage to go to bed, and I am so fucking tired right now, despite it being 2 PM. I'm going to start Spirit Tracks off and hope to fuck that it continues on the greatness that this does, because, yeah, the total shock, total surprise, did not envision at all to enjoy it anywhere near as much as I did. And I'm so glad that I've got a D-pad patch for Spirit Tracks as well, because it is going to again be another one of those where I imagine I'll do some of the stuff touch, some of it D-pad, and it worked as a perfect marriage for me. And I liked how a lot of the items, by the way, I should probably mention, I loved using the hammer with the touchscreen. I loved using the grappling hook, was a little janky, but I liked using it. I even liked how you use the bow on that. There's certain little things like the bomb shoes. Oh my god, the bomb shoes are easily by a mile one of the most fun items that you can do, and some of the puzzles that you can do with them as well. Like, yeah, I'm severely impressed. And even then, all of the stuff that I've just mentioned there with the touchscreen, you could map it to an analog, it would still work. There's some stuff like with drawing on the maps and everything that wouldn't really work, but at the same time, it kind of would. And some of it is just there for the sake of it being there. And this is what I mean by it doesn't really feel like it needs to be there. It feels like, oh, this is on a DS, so we've made use of doing this, you know? But yeah, cannot believe it. Really, like, I finally like a Toon Link game. I finally like a Tetra Link game. Sorry, Tetra Link, Tetra Zelda, Toon Link, Zelda. I am frazzled. I finally like a Toon Link and Tetra Legend of Zelda. I really cannot see this with. I can't say this enough. I would love to be the kind of person who can eventually like and appreciate Wind Waker. But having now played Phantom Hourglass, it's just made me kind of think this is what Wind Waker always should have been. I liked the sea exploration way more. The fast travel was so much fairer with the fact that we only actually have 4 quadrants to kind of go to anywhere. There was just way less backtracking, and the backtracking that you did do was meaningful. Like, this fixes every single fucking issue I had with Wind Waker. This is the game that it should have been. It just is. And now, I think having played this, I don't know if I will ever like Wind Waker, because now I know you truly kind of made a much, much, much better game. Right, until next time, I've been Sky Fellowship. I truly do hope you have a great rest of your day. And if you've never had the chance to try this out, and it's something that you're interested in, being like mainly as a Zelda fan more than anything else, but the touch part of it is the issue, try the patch version. It's not exactly that hard to do it even on a PC, for example, but I would strongly recommend playing your DS, your 3DS. You can patch your original cart. There are ways to do this. I would strongly recommend doing so if you can, because it's brilliant. Right, until next time, bye.